Are we live? What's up, folks? My voice is a little raw. Just did a major presentation. What's up? Happy Friday. Oh, my voice is really raw. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. I would like to tell you guys, it's going to be a little serious because I stand my ground when I believe in something. So a lot of people have been asking me about, come on in. It's actually a pretty cool topic. Maybe you'll learn a few things from this for yourself. If not, you will definitely know why I chose not to audition for Dragon's Den pretty much at the last minute, okay? Dragon's Den, for those of you who are unaware, is like Shark Tank. Oops. Dragon's Den is like Shark Tank. Do you guys know what Shark Tank is? Come on in, okay. We're a minute in, a couple of people on. You may catch the replay. I have a feeling this will get a couple of views. A couple of views. So if anyone from Dragon's Den is watching this, I know Michelle may or may not tune into my stuff. If any dragon is watching this, hey guys, maybe I'll catch you next time. How about that? I'm going to I brought some notes today because I'm getting a lot of, how did it go? How did the Dragon's Den audition go? For all the Americans and the people from the UK know what Dragon's Den is. Dragon's Den is like Shark Tank, exactly the same thing. You've got 5 or 6 investors that sit down, they listen to your elevator pitch, and they either invest in you or not. There's a lot more rules to that. I was going in prepared, which is why I think I may be coming up with a cold too. A lot of talking, a lot of presentations lately. As you'll see on Sunday, those of you who are attending the webinar, this ain't a pitch about that. I chose not to go on Dragon's Den because, number one reason, not go on Dragon's Den, audition for Dragon's Den. Because I was afraid they would say yes. How weird is that? I'm going to go into details because I got a lot to say today. I got a lot to say. And this is going to be one of these pieces of content that I can look back in a year from now and say, did I do the right thing or didn't I? Okay? A little bit of a shave in order, maybe? Look at those chicken scratches. Look at that. Shiny, want to be stubble syndrome. Okay, there's enough. There's a couple of you here. It doesn't really matter. You always catch the replay anyways. What was I pitching? I was going to pitch a little ditty called Branding YOUniversity, an online personal branding platform, an educational platform. That was the pitch. So, why did I decide not to go at the last minute? Is because, number one, I was afraid they were going to say yes. What do I mean by that? Well, why would they say yes? See, a lot of people use those shows for a variety of things. Some people, I know for a fact, go in as a marketing play. They pump up their valuation. They say, my company's worth this, which it's not. And then they go on to get a bunch of publicity because it was on television. Was that a bit my play? Maybe a little bit, maybe a teeny weeny bit. But then after looking at my numbers, because I got to share my numbers with these guys, that's part of the deal. I have to share my official numbers, my sales, a bunch of stuff. It's not just, I want this much money, are you in? You have to share numbers. And even if they don't show it all on TV, you got to do it afterwards. I mean, there's all kinds of contingencies. You got to back up your numbers and show them. So my numbers, to be quite frank, they're way too good for this early on in something like what we have in Branding YOUniversity. So they would have probably said yes. Let me give you guys a couple of key points to why they would have said yes, why I believe they would have said yes. We're extremely profitable, guys, since day one. That's number one. We never owed money. I'm the programmer. I put in my blood, sweat, and tears. There's no debt. We were profitable from day one. Pure profit. Number two, for scalability purposes, these are digital products. There are no physical products. All sold on the website on a consistent basis, not to mention it's a membership model, which is a residual model. I mean, all we do is do customer acquisition at this point. A couple of things, it's all online. Number three, it's got unlimited product growth. Unlimited product growth. So once you lock up a certain amount of members and continue introducing new products, new social media products, that stuff never changes. It's not that it never changes, it never stops having new things. There's new social media platforms. There's always new softwares coming out that we could teach on. There's always new strategies. So the unlimited growth from a product standpoint is epic. So and we're also 100% on trend. Now, when I say 100% on trend, we are personal branding online marketing. That's what our education is about. These dragons or sharks, they know this stuff, yo. They know. How do they know? Because they have personal brands. They're going to look at what's going on and they're all going to say, wow, this is a university tailored for the single thing that's making me successful right now. It's all their personal brands, guys. For my American friends, think of the sharks. Their personal brands is what's driving most of everything to them, more than their actual businesses. So they're going to get this. So because of these things I just listed, the fear started kicking in of them saying yes. Now, why don't I want them to say yes? Subconsciously, I never wanted them to say yes. Why? Because I'm a smart guy. I don't want to give away most of my company this early on in the game. Let's start here. I am getting sick because I feel my eyes tearing up. And it's not because I'm passionate, but I am passionate about this. Let's talk about this. My ego was getting in the way, yo. I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to be partnered up with some Dragon's Den people or some dragons or sharks, same thing. My ego was getting in the way. My ego was ahead of what the actual financially wise decision would be as an entrepreneur. First of all, I'm already rich. I'm rich. It depends what you consider rich. My point is, I have enough money to back up whatever I want to back up. I don't need their money. I sure as heck don't need their money. So why do I want them? Is it because I need their money? I don't need their money. I have money. I make money all the time. I could fund whatever I want. Is it because I need their expertise? What, do they have better programmers than me? For what we need? I doubt it. I'm not being egotistical here. I'm saying, what do I really need them for? To give up shares this early on in the game. Number three, do I need their influence that badly? I thought about that. Their connections, their influence. What are connections going to do? I mean, in this case, probably introduce me to people who want to invest further. The same thing of what I don't really need. Think about that for a second here. Is their social influence greater than mine? It is. Well, it depends on which dragon. Depends on which dragon. I could count audience members. I could see what they're doing. I could see the way they're marketing. This is my blood, sweat, and tears. I'm an online marketer. I know more than people think I know. So when I check out what they actually do and what they know, are they that much better than not only me? Are they stronger than the social platform the university have created? We're getting almost 300 new students per day right now. We're into a geometric progression has taken place, is growing. The power of all our students running together, can they do more for us? Remember, we're early on in the game. Look, they're dragons, they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm not yet. But you guys understand, right? What am I really getting out of this? Aside from being on TV and being on Dragon's Den and being partnered up with some branded names, we're pretty well. We're going to be branded pretty big, guys. Branding YOUniversity and all of my leaders, all of our leaders in this school. In 1 year from now, I'm going to talk about my projections, which is why I want to document this. Is this making sense so far? Why I chose not to audition? Let's go a little more. I don't want to give up equity this early in the game. I'm going to say this. Did I write this down? I don't know if I wrote it down. About the bricks. Yeah, I'm going to say this right now. This is so early for us. We are literally 3 bricks into Branding YOUniversity. What do I mean by that? I mean, there was a version 1. We were profitable instantly. Then there was a version 2, where we had free, version 2 didn't have free affiliates, or it may have had for a while. Then there was a version 3, which we are in right now, which is still nothing that works that well. But we're extremely profitable. We paid out 500 people last month. We're going to pay out 500 again, probably tomorrow. Yes, you're all getting paid early, my dear affiliates. We have a free affiliate program in this version. People can come in, promote courses, help other people, and get paid. And the education is getting pretty crazy. I'm going to get into that in a sec. My point of this, for Dragon's Den purposes, and getting early investors in, my point here is that it's too early for me to give away 10%, 50% of my company. That's what they're going to want. That's what they're going to want. What are they going to value the company at now? We're barely making, our revenue right now is barely $1 million a year. That's our revenue. Barely $1 million a year today. What do you think they're going to want out of equity? They're going to want 50%, 30%, 20%. Shit, I don't care if it's 10%. I can't give 10% this early on in the game because I'm 3 bricks in of what will be hundreds of bricks. You guys understand what I'm saying? I know what I'm building. Give us a year into this. I'm going to give you my projections right now. And then I may go back. Well, let me finish what I was saying. Here's another reason I don't want to partner up with someone else at this point. I know my craft pretty good. I won't show off about that. We're going to let time speak. Talk is cheap. I can say I'm a good marketer and all that stuff. Till I'm blue in the face. Talk is cheap. Let me go to this. Visions. We have different visions. We're going to have different visions. I can tell you that right now. My vision for where we're going with this is super clear. I want to change your lives. Do you think they really care about? Hey, maybe they do. But I'm willing to sacrifice income to create leaders. Because I'll tell you a couple of things they're probably going to want to cut off. Because we're profitable, because we have the model we have, because we're so early on in the game, I can bet you all these free courses, we're going to we're going to release 6 brand new free mini courses in the next 2 weeks. That's a promise. Hang on. They're all coming out. They're ready to go. And they are worth money. That's how good they are. And if I told you how many people, leaders told me not to do it, don't do it, Mark. Don't do it. You know, we're selling courses that are not even quite as good, not as good as what you're about to give away. And you can make a ton of money off selling them. I'm like, I'm giving these away. I'm giving them away. Do you think the Dragons would agree with that? No, they'd want to sell them. Do you think they'd be up for the whole idea of free affiliate programs where people can come in, sign up, have themselves a business in a box, and have 0 monthly fee and still get paid at the end of every month? No, they're going to want to attach a fee to that. I'm almost sure of it. Do you think they're going to let me give away 75% of all sales? That's unheard of. That's not even industry standard. Nobody gives away, well, I'm not going to get into what other people do, but in our scenario, giving away not only 75% of anything people sell, but 75%, if someone brings somebody in on a free course, then that person upgrades to Platinum Partnership. The person who gave away the free course gets 75% of their monthly membership fee for life. Do you think the Dragons are going to go for that one? I don't think so. I can almost guarantee now. There's so much money. There's so many holes where they can squeeze out an extra dollar. That's what I mean by different visions. I don't want to lose control. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I do. We can revisit this in a year, which brings me to this. Why in a year? Right now we got about 50,000, almost 50,000 free students. Let me give you a couple of numbers really quick, just really quick. And I want to use that word hypothetical to be safe. Hypothetically speaking, we're going to have 100,000 students by 2019. So I'm not even worried about that. I already know what I'm doing. Did I say that already? I know what I'm doing. We're going to have 100,000 free students based on what's coming out in 2019. I'm going to tell you guys real quick what's coming out. But you can come this Sunday, by the way, brandinguniversity.com/webinar. I did put the link up there. If you want to see what my vision is for 2019, you can see what my vision is. Then come and revisit in 2020 and see if I was right. I am right. I will be right because I'm doing it. It's happening. I'm not only speaking it into existence. I know exactly what to do to make this happen. All I got to do is put my head down and work. That's it. Okay. If we have when we have 100,000 students, here's the hypothetical situation. If 20% of those people upgraded to Platinum Partnership, it's a big number. I understand. I'm throwing in a hypothetical number. And the Platinum Partnerships, at that point, they're not going to be $77, I'll tell you right now. They're going to be over $100. Don't worry, we have all that free stuff anyways. Platinum Partnerships, without going into details, are the ones who want to play big and make big money. And you're going to understand this. As a free student, it's all obvious. And it's going to be more obvious. If we had 20% of 100,000 students paying, let's say $100 a month. Let's just say $100 a month. That's $2 million a month, right, in revenue. And the thing is, this is not leaps and years beyond. I ain't looking into the future too much. You guys don't know the numbers that are back there. I told you we had almost 50,000 students, and we're on our third brick in. We're going to go from 3 bricks to 7 bricks about in a matter of 8 months. You're going to understand in about a second why. I'm going to tell you what we're adding in the next 7 months. 20,000 students at $100 a month. Let's say we average out whatever the monthly fee is. That's $2 million per month. So that's a $50 million per year revenue. I could do a quick valuation on that. But what do you think the Dragons would give me today for how much equity? This is a very close goal, by the way. I'm just saying. I don't want to go too much into numbers. There's no reason to share numbers. If you have a company, I'm just giving hypothetically speaking. So that's why I said no. Okay, now you know why else? Because I know what we're releasing in the next little bit. Here we go. I'm going to bullet them off. If you want to come to Sunday's webinar, I, Marc Lalonde, the Dean of Branding University, will be sharing my vision in detail, but we're going to go over these upgrades in brick number 4 of our university. That's why we call it BU, BYOU. That's like our university acronym. BU 4.0. We're going to have new lifestyle blogs. Crazy stuff. It's lifestyle stuff. That's what makes you you. I don't want to get into it too much, but I got some pretty cool celebrities that are going, like influencer celebrities. Do you think I'm an influencer? 1,000 times bigger than me. If you think I'm any kind of influencer. To demo the blogs, to have their own lifestyle blogs as a selling point for all of you fine affiliates. New lifestyle blogs, which basically means you'll be able to put your story, you'll be able to upload pictures, you'll have certain tabs, and it's not WordPress, y'all. It's not WordPress. It's like log into your back office, update those fields, plug in your YouTube videos, plug in your images, boom, it's done. Not WordPress. This is why we built this, so that an 8-year-old can do it. New lifestyle blogs, super awesome blogs. They look like a professional blog for every single platinum partner. New mini courses, like I said, 6 new ones coming out in the next 2 weeks. Upgraded premium courses, Twitter Lead Machine 4 is coming out. For those of you who didn't know, all Branding University courses, when purchased, the paid ones, free upgrades for life. No one else is doing this. When there's new updates in Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, they release a new course and they charge you to purchase that. An upgrade or a new course. We don't. That differentiates us. Just I'm going to slow down because I get excited about Twitter Lead Machine 4. Those upgrades are happening. New platinum only courses. Platinum partnership only courses. Those will probably be my best work. I'm going to put my best work into that so that active platinum partners get access to those courses. When those platinum partners cancel, they lose access to those courses. They're going to be called platinum only courses. And those will be upgraded all the time too. So if someone comes in as a platinum partner, they're going to have access to, like, let's say 30 courses, and those upgrade all the time, so they're not going to want to cancel. Why is that good for you? Because my affiliates, they get their 75% all the time. No attrition. We want to break down attrition. New industry leaders, yo. I'm going to announce them on Sunday. I'm going to start out with 8 to 10 industry leaders that I'm creating, we're creating. I'm totally responsible. Kind of am. Humble brag. But I'm going to create these industry leaders, and these people will be running the university. They will be managing the support. They will be the person there to help you if you're getting started or with anything. On that note, we're also going to have some private setup, coaching, and concierge services, which basically means if you're coming in, you don't know how to set up your blog, you don't know how to get your lead machines going, you don't know how to set up your brand technically, some of our leaders, these will be paid services. You'll be able to hire them through our platform and they will set you up. That's a huge game changer. Another thing, this is a big one, video navigation. We don't have that on our site right now. And we're extremely profitable. Can you imagine? I mean, when someone lands on branding YOUniversity.com, when they land there, they don't know what to do. They don't know there's a free affiliate program. They don't know there's a free blog. They don't know where the free courses are. They don't know any of this. They don't know where to go without assistance. Video navigation is when they land on the homepage, here I am. I go, hey guys, there are your free courses. There's your free affiliate program. There's your free blog. Once we have all that in place, come on. Okay, that's another thing. New weekly live onboarding sessions, guys. Where if you're just getting started, every Tuesday at 8 p.m., we have this leader of ours that's hosting this thing, and you could ask QAs as you get going. It's all about personal branding and online marketing, y'all. I don't care what kind of business you have. So, kind of went on a little bit, 25 minutes. That is why I did not audition for Dragon's Den. I was afraid they would say yes. And it was my ego playing out. I wanted to go on TV and go, look, I'm on the show. I'm on the show. Oh, look, I'm partnered up with Jim, Tree Living, Boston Pizza owner. Michelle, like Romanowski, right, Michelle? Whoever, all the superstars being partnered with them would have some clout. Make no mistake, I'm going to create some stars in our system too. And yeah, we're all going to be stupid rich. Not only me. And I can fund whatever we need. Okay? So I guess you can call me a mini dragon. Give me a couple of years, I'll be rich enough. Maybe I'll audition to be a dragon. Ha! How we're talking. I was going to say it never even crossed my mind, but it did cross my mind many times. Every time I watch Dragon's Den, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be the one pitching or if I want to be one of the dragons. That's what I really would love to be. But that's an ego play. So there you go, guys. That's why I did not audition. It was an audition. I wasn't guaranteed to go on TV, but that's why I didn't audition. Fair enough? So guys, this Sunday I'm going to go through the vision in detail, and I'm pretty excited about it. The link's up there if you guys want to come and register. Only letting 100 people in due to the sensitive nature of this webinar. I just drooled. I love that line. So maybe I'll go shave, maybe I won't. That is great. Oh. That is great. So have an amazing Friday, guys. And there is why I did not audition for Dragon's Den. See you guys on social media. Bye-bye now.